In this lecture, we'll work on another project. Basically, we'll make a calculator with React.js. So we'll use hooks in this project. So this is my app.js and we'll work on it. So first of all, we'll make a div and we'll name it calc. We need all the numbers and operand in the div. So to do that, we'll take the input type. The first input type will be text and we'll put 0 placeholder and we'll give an ID as well so that we can fetch. Okay, now we need the button as well. So to do that, we'll take another input and its type will be button. We'll copy it and we'll paste it. And then we'll assign them values. So we are assigning value of 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we got all the numbers. Now we'll check in the browser. So as you can see, we got the input and the numbers. We'll add more buttons as we'll need a button for operand as well. So I'll give 0, plus, minus, forward slash, and other symbols. Okay, so now we'll save it and we check it in the browser. So as you can see, the structure has been designed. Now we'll do some designing to make it a little presentable. So we'll write .calc and we'll take the width as 320 pixels, margin 100 pixels, and auto. Now it's compiling, and as you can see, it's moved to the center. So now we'll target it through ID. We'll give it ID answer, and we'll give the background color of E3, 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 and the padding of 10 pixels. So we'll increase its font size to 35 pixels, width to 295 pixels, and the height to 45 pixels. Okay, so I want to move it to the center by text align right. Okay, so I'll make a border 3 pixels solid. Now it has moved towards the right. Now we'll target the buttons and we'll give the background 333, the height of 80 pixels, the width of 80 pixels, color white. So we'll give the class name of button to 9. We need to increase the font size of these digits. So we'll put the font size of 30 pixels, border of 1 pixel, solid black. And now as you can see, it looks more presentable. So we'll write another property, float left. Now we'll put this class name button in all of them. So as you want the same property in all of them. So we'll save it. And here you go, we can see the changes. So it has displayed it in the way we want it. But if we've missed any sign, which is dot, so we'll copy it and we paste it. And then we have to put dot sign. Now it seems like a complete calculator, but still we have to add more buttons like clear and equal. I want to remove these white spaces, so I'll add a class button1 and we'll target as well. So we'll give the width of 160 pixels. Now you can see that all spaces have been covered. So our designing work has been completed. In the next tutorial, we'll do calculations with the help of use state. Okay, and now on to the next one. As we did the design of our calculator, now we'll look at the functionality. So we'll go back to our files and we have to perform calculations through hooks. So first of all, we'll import use state from React, and here we'll initialize result, set result, and here we'll use state whose initial value will be blank. Okay, so here we'll put the value which is result. Now I want that whenever I click on this button, then the value should be displayed. So for that, we'll make a function, click handler. Basically, we have a result which has no initial value. Now we want that the value of this variable should be updated. So to do that, we'll write set result. If I click on 9, then 9 will appear. And if I click on 8, then 8 will appear. And then it will concatenate. So we have to access the value of these buttons. So we'll write event.target.value. And we have to pass the event as well. So now I'll put onClick so that the buttons are clicked. Their value will come to set result and will get concatenated. So event.target.value means that if I click this button, its value will be stored in set result. And when the value is stored, then it will concatenate. So I'll write click handler and we'll copy it. Let me show you. So I'll click on 9. It's not working. So let me check the problem. Okay, now I have corrected it. And as you can see, it's working now. I'll copy this function and we'll add with all the buttons, as we have to use all of the buttons, so we'll add the operands as well. Now I'll save it, and as you can see, whichever button I'm clicking on, I'm getting its value. So basically it's getting concatenated and getting stored in the use state as well. So we'll make another function and we'll name it const clear display, in which we'll give the set result value 0, because I want that when I click here, then the value should be clear. So due to running of this function, we have 3 present 3 times. So to do that, we'll call the clear display function on the clear button, and with this one we click clear button, and then any value which will be present will be erased. So now we'll save it, and as you can see, I'm clicking on clear and it's getting cleared. Okay, so now we'll make another function and we'll name it calculate, and we'll use the set result variable. So this function helps you to evaluate the value. We'll write this in 2 strings, so if it has any error, then it converts it into a string. Now we'll call the function such that when we click on this button, then this button will be targeted and will evaluate the value. So now I'll save it and we'll see it in the browser. 3 plus 3 equals 6. If we clear it, then it is clearing. So the calculation is working. We've made a React project with the help of JSX functionalities. Alright, so now you know that hooks of React.js are important and useful. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for this lecture, and now on to the next one.